and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZ. And let's jump into today's episode.
Hello.
Hey, guys. I can't, it's weird.
Oh, because you can't hear?
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's still chilling, though.
Yeah.
But we could do it for the next, when we go to the other one, we could add our headphones. First of all, we have a new background today. You guys, if you haven't checked out our YouTube and you're just listening, check it out every once in a while. We switch it up. Our podcast studio has different rooms. Let us know which one is your favorite. Which background, which setup, which audio. This is a different audio than what we usually use.
Yeah.
But though we kind of go back and forth sometimes.
We're adjusting.
We're learning.
But I like it.
Yeah. I love like the learning process of this.
Yeah.
When we get big enough to not have to do this stuff anymore,
we're just going to walk in.
At least we'll be understanding of the people who do it.
It's going to be hair makeup.
Yeah.
Come in, sit down.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be perfect.
Love right there.
Definitely, I want to take notes, though, because it is interesting working with the cameras and the mics. I like learning it.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, I like it, too. I'm like, okay, this does this does that. Let's figure it out, you know.
Let's start a competition.
About what?
Our YouTube versus our
audio is top tier. Let me tell you, our audio come out once to twice a week. Our audio.
Let's start a little beef.
We can start a beef because I do the audio and you do the video,
and I do the YouTube.
Yeah, so.
But honestly,
we can start a beef.
watching the videos.
You watch them.
I'm hearing. I'm seeing.
The people need to see
our flaws, and I'm seeing areas that we can grow, and I'm seeing like our strong points.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Watching it back, even when I watch my own YouTube back, like videos that I recorded like years ago.
Put it a little bit further away because I don't want the thing to go off. But go ahead.
Videos I recorded like years ago, and I watch it back. I'm like, wow, this is good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, so we're kind of are we over the Barbie movement? Are people still doing Barbie?
I think that it was never a movement. I think it was just a social media thing.
Okay. But I mean, the movie is out.
It was
now.
It was a movement for
it was the lead up to the movie. But now the movie has been out, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I think it came out like the last week of July.
It was fast fashion.
Fast fashion.
Go back into that episode, guys. If you haven't watched our fast fashion episode,
it was definitely fast fashion, but the marketing behind Barbie was top tier.
Yeah, they didn't even have a commercial for it.
Yeah, not like a trailer or anything, right?
And nobody knew what the Barbie movie was about. Everybody just went to see it because social media told them to go see it.
Literally.
So they marketed it, and then other people, content creators, marketed it for free.
Right. But I also think that the people who saw it, because I kept hearing that it was good from the people who saw it, I was like, okay, I'll go see it. Like, I was cool with the Barbie trend as far as like wearing pink and doing little Barbie cute videos and stuff. But I wasn't really going to see the movie unless I heard that it was good, because there were literally no trailers, or at least like hard to find, or didn't really talk about what the movie was about. Like, the trailer was just like, hi Barbie, hi Ken, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing about what the movie was about.
Yeah. That's what we do though now in this generation. Like, even when something is trending on Netflix, we don't watch it on Netflix until social media tell us to watch it.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
And everybody like, hey, this was good, so watch it.
Have you seen Survival of the Thickest? It's a Netflix show. It's good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I think you might like it. The main character is like a fashion stylist. So
I'll watch it and we can talk about it. We have to watch
Next in Fashion, the competition show. I know.
And we have to do an episode on that.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with doing an episode on it. I just don't feel like watching it. That's really what it is. But I don't know. Yeah, it'll be cute. I'll watch it. And then I was just like, every competition, I know that if I was there, I would have won. Like, whenever I watch Project Runway back in the day, even back when I was in college and I used to watch Project Runway, I'm like, this assignment is so easy. I can make this in 1 hour. I'm like, but whatever. They didn't pick me, so.
You applied?
Yes, several times. I don't think my personal life or my personality was interesting enough. Like, they're like, oh, you know, were you ever in a crazy car accident? Or
you had an interview, or this is what you fill out?
I had interviews. Yeah, I got to like the portion before like they picked the finalists, but it was just like, you know, what's interesting about your personality? Like, are you gay, or you have all your limbs, or like you did you do anything crazy in high school or any fun stories? I'm like, no, I don't even drink or smoke, or I'm straight. Never been in a bad car accident. Never got bit by a shark. I mean, like, I don't know what you want. Like, they wanted like a crazy story, like a crazy backstory, and I'm just like, literally just living my life. Like, nothing wild, nothing to really talk about. They're like, okay, next. I'm like, but I can sew. I can win the competition, but I didn't have enough personality. It was another guy in the interview with me who ended up being on the show. Oh, wow. One of the people who were like the finalists before the finalists. And he was just like, yes, girl. Like, in the audition room where everybody was just waiting. He was like, yes, girl, because I love that. Oh my God, let me look at your rank. Let me look. Because everybody had a record closed. Let me look at your rank. Let me look at your rank. Oh my God, girl. But you could tell, like, he was outshining everybody with his personality, which was very loud and very like boisterous and stuff. So I was like, yeah, he'll get on. I should have been more, oh my God.
No. You gotta be yourself.
I know. I could have been like somebody different until I got on the show, and then would have been like Eeyore, like, okay, good morning. We're here. Or my characteristic could have been Eeyore. Like, I could have been like the sad girl, sad quiet girl, who doesn't talk. That would have been a vibe. Oh well, too late.
Did you like the Barbie movie?
I loved the Barbie movie. I loved what it was about. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was like empowering in a way that I didn't expect. I thought the idea behind it was really good. And like how the reality world was opposite of the Barbie world and all this stuff. I think it was really good.
It was not for kids. That was the funny part. Well, that wasn't the funny part, but
right. Like the kids, my nieces. So I took my nieces, and they said they got it, but did they?
Right. I don't think so.
I don't know. If they it was
really good. Yeah. I liked. What did I like?
Remember when I love America Ferrera, the girl who played the mom? I used to watch her movies back in the day. I love her.
I love that the president was black. It was a black woman. Yeah. I thought that was really good, because it reminded me of like the first black man president. Yeah. But we never had a female president.
Yeah, true. So. I like that. I like Weird Barbie.
Oh yeah.
The messed up one with the messed up hair and stuff. It doesn't really help people play with their Barbies in real life. I liked her personality.
And I like that they said, my favorite part was, well, one of my favorite parts was the mom was like, it's okay to be why can't we just have a normal Barbie? It's okay to be normal, right? And then the other part I like when she was like basically snapping, and she said it's hard being a girl. Like, it's all about what you look like, but you can't look too good, right? But you have to
go ahead, keep talking.
You have to look good, but you can't look too good. As a female, it's too much pressure on what you look like, and you can't look good because you don't want to get disrespected by men, right? But at the same time, like, you don't want to offend other females, right? Because you, like, sometimes, like, perfection creates,
because you're too pretty.
Not too pretty, well, yeah, but perfection creates jealousy. It brings negative emotions from other people. So you have to look normal.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's like,
that was my favorite part of the movie. I was like, wow.
It's her speech that she gave to everybody to click them into reality.
Yeah. But that was my thought process. Like, I would take away from my beauty, at my old job, me and the managers had this like hour talk. It was after hours. And I was telling them about how I take away from my beauty because I'm so uncomfortable when I walk in here. And it was like, what? Like, why would you do that or whatever? And I had to really tell them about like the disrespect I get from men. And
at the old job.
Okay. It was a really good talk.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I get disrespect from men, and I don't think they believed what I was saying.
They don't know you're beautiful?
Not that. I was telling them how I take away from my beauty because I'm uncomfortable working here.
Right.
And it's like, what? I'm trying to tell them so that their business can grow.
Right.
And
do you think they took the hint?
I think they'll learn with the next 4 to 5 beautiful girls that they hire. I think when beautiful girls come out and say the same thing as me, I think they'll take it like, okay, cool, we need more safety.
Right.
For our females.
But I thought that's why they changed the uniform.
That was a good thing.
Got something,
yeah.
But yeah. But overall, I enjoyed the Barbie movie and the Barbie marketing team.
Take notes.
I'm trying to think what notes I could take from the Barbie marketing team for my own business. Like how to make something go viral is just like, hey Barbie, hey Barbie, hey Barbie. Like, you know, like.
And people just jump on the trend because they need views.
Right.
Content creators.
Right.
So that in itself just promotes.
Right.
Your business. And then the store selling Barbie stuff. I don't think Barbie's about to be a fashion though. I don't think people are just gonna
start wearing
pink. Yeah, I don't think pink is hard. That is
pink is obvious and bright and whatever. I love pink, but I don't know if we're gonna keep wearing it. But I'm glad that the Barbie movie brought pink back.
Yeah, but is it gonna last? I think it's just a phase.
No, I think it's a fade. But I think a lot of stuff right now is a fade. Like it's not going to really stay longer than what the phase will last into. But let's jump into our topic for today. Our main topic is the Gucci story. The Gucci story. Now, I don't know much about Gucci. You know how I am with these brands, but what's up with Gucci?
The Gucci story is unique. I researched it, but I really want to dig deeper into the Gucci story. I feel like what I was researching, it really was just Gucci owner is killed. That's their big story, but it's like more to the brand. I want to know the business side. I don't want to know the drama side.
Right.
But
I feel like that way with all these big brands, though. I really want to know like how these top 7 big brands became these big brands. Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel. Maybe we'll do a episode on that too. Like what makes a design house this big name?
Yeah, I definitely want to. Even though I'm telling this story, I definitely want to talk about the Gucci story. Like dig a little bit more deeper. But it's not much on the internet. Of course it's not, because you have $1 million, you're gonna get
what?
You're gonna get that wiped out of the news.
Maybe. But what is the story? Like, okay, the person just died?
Well, the brand is founded by Gucci.
Okay.
Which was it stood out to me because his last name is actually Gucci. Okay. So I want to start my own luxury brand.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out what would I call my luxury brand. Like I'm trying to figure out a name like Gucci, Chanel, like a luxury name.
Right.
However, his last name is a luxury name.
And your last name is not quite luxury.
Nobody will wear that.
No. Well, people on farms. People who are into farming, maybe. But yeah, like the regular person, you need. Well, what's your middle name?
Bana.
That's different. I can see that. Is that like a popular name that anybody else
in the Bible?
Okay.
Nobody knows what it means. My grandmom said it means a sunset. My mom said it means something else. Goo says it means something else. I don't know.
Okay.
Benai.
I feel like that sounds like a luxury brand. Yeah.
No.
Because it's something like a, suspicious.
Balenciaga.
Like, wow. Benai is better.
Benai.
I think that's better.
What are you wearing today? Benai.
I feel like that goes.
Givenchy. Dolce. Like those are.
They're only like that because they've been repeated over time.
Bottega. Fendi.
It's been repeated over time, so you think that it sounds like something better than what it does, and I don't think. Fendi, Prendy, Bendy, Splenda.
It's a brand called Poochie.
Horrible.
I wonder how Gucci feels about it.
How Gucci feels about Poochie? Mm-hmm. It sounds like a fake Gucci.
We could dig deep into it.
I don't know. I like the name Benai. So what were you thinking though?
I just gave it to the universe.
Okay.
One day the name is gonna come to me.
Okay. I think it's Benai, but okay. I've already decided mentally. But go ahead. Okay, so the Gucci is named after the
Gucci
guy.
Gucci. So Gucci was a bellhop at a famous hotel.
Okay.
And he seen celebrities come in, and they always needed luxury suitcases, luxury leather items.
Okay.
And that's how he got inspired to sell luxury leather pieces.
Okay.
He started the brand. It took off. He later died from an illness.
Okay.
And he passed the business down to his sons. Okay, so his sons' names are Aldo Gucci, Maurizio Gucci, and Rodolfo Gucci. Mm-hmm. So after he died, his sons took over the business. He has a daughter, and he actually didn't leave Idea Gucci. He actually didn't leave her with anything.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting. But she later went and sued her brothers trying to get a piece, and the court denied it. So
really,
yes,
wow, okay.
The Gucci store took off. They opened up their first business in Italy. Then they came to New York. His kids was the ones that told him to go to New York. Okay. And when they opened up in New York, well, New York is the top fashion place. When they opened up in New York, the business skyrocketed. Okay. And then he wound up dying, and he passed the business down to them three. He split it evenly with his three sons. Okay. Didn't leave the daughter with anything. Mm-hmm. She sued him, didn't get anything. Right. Then the three brothers, one of them had three sons. Okay. One of them didn't have any kids, and then one of them had one son. Okay. So when they all wound up dying, the third generation got the business, got a percentage of the business. So in Italy, they say that the first generation creates, the second generation elevates, and the third generation destroys. So basically, the nephew married a gold digger. Get his name.
The grandson.
I mean, the grandson. I said the nephew.
Okay, the grandson married a gold digger. Mm-hmm.
His name is. So Maurizio is the grandson, and he married a woman named Patrizia. Okay. He went to school for law. Okay. And that was his real dream. But when they got married, she talked him into, dropping out of school and taking over the Gucci business. So once all of the second generation died, right, those three grandchildren took over, and he bought out his cousins.
Really? Okay.
And
interesting.
He owned Gucci along with another company. Okay. And he had a marketing strategy, and it didn't work at first. but then like 2 years later, they wound up working.
Okay.
And it took the Gucci name to a new level.
All right. And then he was the one that was killed?
Mm-hmm. So he divorced Patricia.
Okay.
And well, it was not really about money for him.
Okay.
It was her. Like, she wanted the luxury life, and one of her interviews, she said, I would rather be in a bicycle unhappy. I mean, I would rather be in a Rolls Royce unhappy versus being happy on a bicycle.
Right.
Riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
I think that's where that came from.
Yeah.
In this new generation, we say, you want a Honda or you want a Rolls Royce?
I never heard that, but okay.
Future said it.
Okay. Don't listen to him, so.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's a popular saying, like,
okay,
on social media for women. We think that we want a rich guy.
Was his line, do you want to be rich in a Honda or poor in a Rolls Royce?
He said, you want to be happy in a Honda or miserable in a Rolls Royce.
That was the line.
That was his line. Like,
okay.
You want to ride in a Honda, you can go be with that faithful guy and ride in your Honda. But like me, like, I'm a cheat. But I'm gonna buy you a Rolls Royce and a Rolex, and
that's what he said.
That's what. Yeah.
Why do people listen to him?
Because he toxic. People love toxic.
What? Okay. Well, anyway, so she. Where's the part where she kills him?
Okay, so they wound up getting a divorce,
mm-hmm.
and the Gucci brand was taken off, and it was jealousy. Okay. So he wound up getting remarried to another woman, and that was it. Like that was it. She hired hitmen, and she didn't want this lady to. She said this in her interviews. Mm-hmm. She wound up doing a movie after she got released from jail.
She got released.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so, she hired a hitman, and it was like she did not want the new wife, to have all the luxury things that she had. Mm-hmm. And she hired a hitman to kill her ex-husband. Right. Her 2 daughters dead.
Oh, I'm about to say, and her 2 daughters?
No, her 2 daughters dead because of greed.
But she thought that she would get money if he was dead? Mm-mm. She just wanted him dead just for him to be dead. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it took them 2 years to figure out the investigation, but they got an anonymous tip from somebody. Okay. And they locked her up and invaded her house. They searched her house and they found a diary. And in the diary, she wrote, like, killed my husband today, or like,
child. Okay. What year was this? Do you know? Around what time, decade, whatever this was?
1996.
1996? Oh, that was after we was born? Oh, wow.
Well, it probably was it was probably like 1989.
So it was the 90s or 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So fairly recently. Mm-hmm. Who did the business go to after he died? Like her 2 daughters?
No. It went to like somebody bought it. It went to like Tom Ford, and Tom Ford wound up right after he died. Tom Ford wound up taking over. Okay, and he ran it for like 10 years.
Really? Mm-hmm. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay. So back to when she killed him. Mm-hmm. Killed him in broad daylight. They found out 2 years later. Searched her apartment. And went to court. The 2 hitmen got life. She got 18 years. Okay. And get this part. When she got out, she sued Gucci. Because he wrote her a letter. He wrote her a letter and left and said, like, when I die, like, she owns this part of Gucci. She helped me. It was like a love letter. Okay. Before they got divorced, he wrote this letter. Mm-hmm. Okay. So she sued Gucci, and they ruled in her favor, and she got. Let me see how much she got.
They gave her a percentage?
Mm-hmm. They bought her out.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's a Gucci movie. Lady Gaga pleased her. Lady Gaga did really good.
You watched it?
Mm-hmm. I watched it. Lady Gaga did really good. Then it's a documentary with her. Like, she's like 80 years old, 90 years old. And she's talking about, like, I want the luxury life. And it was like no remorse.
So she ended up getting money anyway. Wow.
From the story, after watching it, was like, you have to be careful. Because I think the first generation, like, will we get it? Like, if somebody is a gold digger, like, I think we'll see it. Then in the second generation, I think we can teach them, but I think the third generation is like so used to the rich lifestyle where they didn't really grow up with no struggle or anything. So I think that they think that
they're careless.
Yeah, everybody that comes around them is good, but she had a motive.
Yeah.
From the jump, and you have to be careful.
Yeah.
The documentary, I still want to watch her documentary.
So you just watched the movie and not the documentary?
Yeah, not the documentary.
But it's probably, I mean, it sounds like it would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a snippet on YouTube of her, and she just was like, I really don't care. And she was like, I had that conversation with my daughters that I killed her.
I'm about to say, so what, how do her daughters feel? Did they interview her daughters?
No. And she was just like,
did she speak to her daughters?
Yep.
Are her daughters criminals?
Like, I should research that.
Because, like, don't they care that their mom killed their dad and doesn't feel any remorse for it? In
the movie, they made her seem like a gold digger.
Yeah.
Bad. And when I watched it, I was like, it's just them being producers and making her look like the enemy. But when I watched that little snippet of her interview, I was like, oh yeah,
like that's her personality.
That's her personality.
Well, how do you feel about, like, okay, if you start, you know, your brand becomes big and successful, and, you know, $1 billion brand over many years and decades, do you feel like you'll put stipulations in place for your kids and grandkids? But then again, it's like, okay, if they own the brand now and then they marry somebody, it does belong partly to the person they marry.
Yeah, that's what when the grandson introduced her to his dad, he was like, absolutely not, this woman is a gold digger, I do not trust her,
right,
please do not marry her. Then he died. They got married, nobody came to their wedding.
Wow.
They knew this girl was a gold digger.
Yeah.
And he was just blind to it.
Wow. I mean, I feel like
when you get rich,
what
you have to, marriage is crazy.
Yeah, you have to be careful. I mean, you can get a prenup, and in the prenup you can say, like,
my money is my money.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos,
did he not have a prenup?
I guess not.
You could get a postnup too.
Okay.
After
he was the richest man,
but he gave her half. But he also said, like, she was with me before I was rich, so like she deserved it. So I don't know. I think I'll have a prenup either way.
Really?
Like, even before I have a company, if I get married next year or in 10 years, either way, it's gonna say, my money, your money is your money. Your money is my money, and my money is my money. And my brand is my brand.
Yeah.
And your brand is my brand. If you got a brand, we got a brand. But if I got a brand, only I got a brand.
I think I'm gonna date for. I think I'm gonna take money out of my dating experience.
Like, you want to date whoever, it doesn't matter, just personality.
I want to date like my compatible person.
Yeah, I think everybody should do that. I don't think I'm compatible with poor people though.
Right.
And I don't think that has anything to do with their character. I just think that a lot of things that I've experienced in my life, as far as like traveling and seeing the world, I want the person who I'm with to have had some of those experiences as well, and some of that mindset. And I feel like the people who stay in their grown-up neighborhood their whole lives, the mindset is just completely different. So
I don't know. Getting married is serious. Growing up
Serious,
relationships
like-
is actually different than younger relationships. It's a lot more to consider. I think when you're younger, you think it's a fairy tale, and when you're older, it's like real deal. Like the person's spending habits, their money management, their money mindset. Like,
yeah, so if they don't have any, what you gonna do?
So money is very
if you fall
important.
in love with them and then they don't have no money,
money is very important, but
you could always make money, but you gotta have the characteristics to make money and keep money.
Yeah,
because people can make money and spend it as soon as they get it. So
how about we just don't do it?
So anyway, what's your takeaway? Because we
be careful.
Love. Be careful.
Be careful
who you date, who you marry,
who you
choose.
And in the entrepreneur world, know that you attract the wrong people.
True, I believe that too.
Having money, you attract the wrong people. And do you have a chance at love? Real love?
100%. Everybody has a chance at love.
Real love, true love.
Yeah, I just think you gotta be careful. I think you gotta be more careful when you have a higher net worth or when you're trying to build something great. You got to be careful the energy that you surround yourself with, the love that you invite into your life, their energy, the people that they have around them. Like, it all has to be considered, because that could be the difference between you being a millionaire and a multi-millionaire, or you being in the same place for the rest of your life.
In the Gucci movie, they made him out to be like stupid and naive.
The grandson. Okay.
Like, he didn't know what was going on. He just loved this girl so much and let her take all his money.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it from my grandson. Hopefully he raising better.
Definitely build generational wealth.
But you know what? That's also a thing where it's like, before you can get a portion of the company, you have to work certain positions in the company, so you can understand how hard it is to attain these things. Yeah, that would definitely probably be a stipulation with
even working for other people. I wish that they worked our shifts and they worked our positions so they can really understand what's being said. I think that's what's holding them back. Yeah, in the establishment. Like, if you was a server, like, I understand, like, you're a businessman and you got that part right. But if you was a server, you would actually like produce your stuff. I don't know. Right. You would actually. Your business could grow more.
Right. You just think that if they had experience knowing what it feels like to go through A, B, and C, then they wouldn't do A, B, and C. Yeah. Yeah. It's important. But that's my takeaway.
And entrepreneurs in general.
Yeah. We're all it affects all different areas of your life. Love, money, relationship, finances. Just like every different area of your life will be affected if you change your net worth. Once you get past a certain level that your friends and family can't comprehend, you really gotta look around and reevaluate some of those surrounding people you have in your life.
Yes. And your friends and family is important, but who your friends and family are surrounding themselves with too is important, because the whole Gucci brand got messed up because of somebody else. Right. That's not even from, like, that wasn't a friend or a family. Right. It was just somebody that was plotting.
You married into the family?
Yeah. It was somebody that was plotting, like, on the name. Like, oh, you're a Gucci, so I'm gonna try to marry you. And that's gonna be everybody. I want to be your friend because
do that to this day. Yeah. To this day.
You gotta be careful.
All right, guys. Make sure you count your blessings
before you count your money.
Pay attention to who you love. Bye.
Bye.